Fabrizio Romano has provided a major update over a deal that is reportedly close. We will discuss this whole story in today's video, whilst also going over all of the latest Liverpool news from the last 24 hours. There is so much to cover in today's video. But first guys, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Liverpool content. Liverpool's next clash sees them head-to-head with Crystal Palace for a lunchtime kickoff in the Premier League, with the referee and VAR unlikely to be popular. After seeing off Bologna at Anfield in the Champions League, the Reds will travel to Selhurst Park to face Palace in an early Saturday kickoff. It gives Slot's side a chance to cement their place at the top of the table heading into the October international break after 5 wins from 6 so far. Ahead of the match, the Premier League have confirmed the officiating team appointed for the game. Few fans will be happy with the appointment of Simon Hooper as referee or David Coote as VAR, with the pair earning a dismal reputation in recent seasons. Hooper produced a shocking performance during the infamous 2-1 loss to Tottenham last season, including a bizarre red card for Diogo Jota. Meanwhile, Coote's list of VAR errors includes failing to check the red card challenge from Jordan Pickford on Virgil van Dijk in the Merseyside derby back in 2020. Coote was also VAR for the 1-1 draw with Arsenal last season, which saw him fail to spot a clear handball from Martin Odegaard in the penalty area. PGMOL chief Howard Webb later admitted that it was a mistake from Coote, but the 42-year-old has retained his recent status of one of the Premier League's top officials. Adrian Holmes and Simon Long will run the line at Selhurst Park as Hooper's assistant referees, while Lee Doughty will be the fourth official. Natalie Aspinall will be the assistant VAR alongside Coote, which will only be the second Liverpool fixture of her career as an official. Aspinall was promoted to Premier League duty ahead of the 2022-2023 season, with the only previous experience with the Reds being in as an assistant referee in the 1-0 win over Wolves in the FA Cup third-round replay of the campaign. Hooper has refereed Liverpool on 10 occasions, 7 coming in the Premier League, which is the most recent involvement being the 3-3 draw with Aston Villa at the end of the season. In other news, Jadon Danns has not been able to feature at all for Liverpool this season due to a back injury, but the young striker has just taken a giant step in his recovery. Danns was one of the breakout stars of Jurgen Klopp's final campaign at Anfield, rising up for the under-18 squad to score twice in 5 first-team appearances. The 18-year-old made the matchday squad on 11 occasions and signed a new long-term contract with the club in May as a marker of his progress. There was disappointment then that Danns was first unable to play a part in Arne Slot's first pre-season before being denied a loan move to Championship side Plymouth Argyle. After missing the Reds' warm-up schedule, it emerged that the youngster had suffered a back injury that has kept him out ever since. But Thursday saw Danns make his return to the outdoor pitches at the AXA training centre, with the striker revealing on Instagram that he was back running. Danns has been undergoing his rehabilitation as a part of the under-21 squad rather than the first team, and it is likely that he is eventually reintroduced to Barry Lutis' side. The under-21s have certainly missed a player of his high quality already this season, particularly in the EFL Cup, as they lost 5-1 to Crewe and drew 1-1 with Harrogate Town. Lutis' young Reds have not been short of goals in their league, scoring 13 times in 5 games, though they have been shared throughout the squad with Tyler Morton and Ronald Young joint top scorers with 2 apiece. While he is likely to be weeks or even months off returning to action at this stage, Dan's recovery will be a major boost for Liverpool. It's possible that he is brought back into the first team training when fit, though Slot is not short of attacking options with Diogo Jota, Darwin Núñez, Federico Chiesa all playing up front already this season. It could be that Dan's progress is evaluated when the January transfer window opens, and a loan move is then agreed to ensure the senior experience he requires. He is not the only youngster who is edging closer to a return from long-term injury, with midfielder James McConnell also nearing his comeback after an ankle problem. In our main story, guys, Fabrizio Romano has provided yet another update with regards to Trent Alexander-Arnold after reports last night circulated from Spain stating that Real Madrid were working on a deal. He said this morning. Real Madrid's interest in Alexander-Arnold's situation is there, but they are not negotiating with him. The situation has not changed, they just appreciate him. Liverpool aren't the priority, they are talking to him and are going to have more conversations. There is a feeling that they believe a deal is very close. In other news, in keeping with Trent Alexander-Arnold, the player has been called up to the England squad for the October international break, but a number of Liverpool teammates were overlooked. The Three Lions face Greece at Wembley and Finland in Helsinki in their latest 2 UEFA Nations League clashes on October 10th and 13th respectively. Aziz Carsley continue his role as interim head coach, having taken over duties from Gareth Southgate's resignation after the Euros. While there had been hopes for more favourable selections when it came to Liverpool players who had served under Carsley at under-21s levels, so far that has not proved to be the case. Alexander-Arnold is again the only Reds representative this month, with Curtis Jones overlooked and Harvey Elliott ruled out of contention due to injury. Joe Gomez is also absent, along with Jarell Quansah and Tyler Morton, who are likely to be included in the under-21 squad, announced on Friday instead. Carsley has called Dominic Solanke back for the England squad for the first time since November 2017, when he was still at Liverpool. James Maddison, Gerald Bowen and Harry Maguire are among those who have been left out. Liverpool's number 66 figures to be a key player under Carsley, having started both of his games in charge so far against the Republic of Ireland and Finland. He has done so in his natural role at right back after Southgate experimented him in the midfield during the Euros, which saw Alexander-Arnold unfairly scapegoated. Jones, meanwhile, was a favourite of Carsley's when eligible for the under-21s, but his omission comes having so far failed to break into Arne Slot's first-choice 11 at Liverpool. The full England team is Pickford, Pope, Henderson, defenders are Gay, Colwill, Stones, Konsa, Alexander-Arnold, Walker, Lewis, midfielders are Bellingham, Rice, Palmer, Foden, Gallagher, Gibbs-White, Gomez and Maino, and forwards are Kane, Saka, Grealish, Watkins, Gordon, Madueke and Solanke. In other news, though he only completed 3 passes in over an hour on Wednesday, Liverpool owner Lewis Kumas played a key role in Stoke's 6-1 thrashing of Portsmouth. Kumas has taken up a regular starting spot at Stoke this season, maintaining his importance despite a change of manager early in the campaign. The 19-year-old made his 10th appearance for the Potters and his 8th start, 3 of those coming under current boss Naris Melech, as they took on Portsmouth in the Championship midweek. Taking up his place on the right wing, the youngster came up against a former teammate in Harvey Blair, who left Liverpool for Portsmouth in a deal worth £300,000 over the summer. It was a strange night for Kumas, who played his part in an emphatic 6-1 win, but per FootMob only completed 3 of his 5 attempted passes in 65 minutes. That would suggest that the teenager was barely involved, having touched the ball just 21 times, the fewest of any Stoke player to start, but those watching on insisted otherwise. Journalist Peter Smith of the Stoke Sentinel gave Kumas an 8 out of 10 rating, explaining that he provided a lot of energy up and down the right wing. He looked gutted by the Portsmouth goal, but his attacking play overshadowed that, Smith added. Striker Tommy Cannon scored 4 of Stoke's goals, with 1 each from his support man Sam Gallagher and midfield Andrew Moran, but the Wizard of the Drivel podcast noted Kumas' importance on Twitter. Liverpool fans, do you think Trent Alexander-Arnold will sign a new contract and be at the club next season? Yes or no? Let me know down in the comment section below. That does bring us to the end of today's video. As always, please do hit the like and subscribe button, and I will see you all next time. Take care. Peace.